Welcome to Creeping Back In. 3 minutes of morning devotion related to the morning message at Sandy Ridge Baptist Church. This is Wednesday, June 4th, reflecting on the morning message from Sunday, June 1st. Minute number 1, a review of the morning message. We landed in Luke 14:26, where it says, "If any man comes to me," says Jesus, "and does not hate his father, mother, wife, children, brothers, sisters, yes, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple." We talked about how that is speaking comparatively, how that the affections that you feel and its resulting devotion that comes from those affections towards Jesus Christ must be so dramatic that all other affections are hatred in comparison. Minute 2. Isn't it a little unreasonable that Jesus should expect such things from us? Did he ever have to endure such things? In fact, in the book of Mark, chapter 3, it says that his family, that is, his mother and his brothers, thought he was a little crazy, and they went and got him, or they at least tried to. In Matthew chapter 12, verse 46, it records this episode as well. It says, "While he, Jesus, was still talking to the multitudes, his mother and brothers stood outside seeking to speak with him. One said to him, 'Look, your mother and your brothers are outside, seeking to speak to you.' But he answered and said to them, 'Who told him that? Who is my mother and are my brothers? Who are my brothers?' And he stretched out his hand toward his disciples and said, 'Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my mother and sister and brothers.'" Now, minute 3. If Jesus Christ was willing to put his Father above his own mother, Mary, well, then that must have seemed, how do we say, hateful. Just think, hasn't there been a time recently when somebody accused you of not being filled with love because of a perceived devotion that they were not receiving, a perceived act of kindness that they thought they should be getting from you and did not? What if we used Jesus's own paradigm? If you do not do the will of the Father, you're not even considered his family. His real family, by comparison, was treated with disgust. Well, if you are having a hard time today trying to decide how to treat your family knowing this, I recommend prayer. Meet us tonight, prayer meeting, 6:30. Thanks for stopping in.